In the beginning of the pandemic, Pastor Juan Solis began to fall ill with a fever and other symptoms. He went to the doctor and was misdiagnosed with breakbone fever. He was prescribed medication, but it didn't help. His symptoms only got worse. 4 days later, he had trouble breathing and went to the hospital, where he was told he had the virus. Due to lack of equipment, Juan was transferred to a different hospital where he was given a 5% chance of survival and placed on a ventilator. He spent 14 days on the ventilator, during which he got a glimpse of heaven and received a message from God. He remembers floating in space, surrounded by stars and galaxies. He saw what he describes as an enormous, antique-looking wooden gate. He looked to both sides of the gate to see how far it went, and could see no end. He looked up, and could see no end. There was a huge door, and within this door was a smaller one that was about the same height as him. Above the door were 3 hearts, a red one, a white one, and a black one. The small door opened, and Juan heard a voice unlike any other voice he had ever heard. It was strong, and it sounded like thunder. "Look inside and observe," the voice told him. Juan looked inside and saw a river and a beautiful city that was surrounded by many trees, very tall trees. There were many beautiful colors. It almost reminded him of Cancun. "You'll be here someday," he heard the voice say, "and all my children, just like the Apostle Paul, Moses, you too will be here. But it's not your time yet. You will return and finish your work." "Yes, Lord, I will do as you say," Juan replied. At this point, Juan had no doubt that the voice he was hearing was the voice of God. "And a command," the voice continued. "You will preach to my people. They have always been idolaters and rebels. You will tell them that I am giving them another opportunity. And whoever rebels against your word, the things that you will tell them, you will see what I do to them." This makes Juan afraid. It makes him seem important, and he doesn't feel that way. He feels like a child of God. It was at this point that Juan was sent back to his body. But little did he know that his experience was not over. After 14 days on the ventilator, he woke up in the hospital, confused and unable to move. The first person he told about his amazing experience was the doctor who treated him there. Later, when Juan was discharged from the hospital, he continued to be treated by a different doctor, a pulmonologist, who would conduct home visits and help him do breathing exercises. The pulmonologist explained that his lungs would take a long time to recover, and it was possible that the damage would not fully go away. Juan also told this doctor about his experience in heaven. "It was the anesthesia. What you saw was just a result of the anesthesia," the doctor told him. Later on, Juan had a dream in which he heard the same exact voice he heard in heaven. "What do you need? Do you want a new heart? Do you want new lungs? Just ask," the voice told him. "My lungs, Lord, my lungs," Juan said. During his next appointment with the pulmonologist, the X-ray results left the doctor speechless. "It can't be. The lungs don't have the same damage they had on the previous X-rays," he said. The miraculous healing of Juan's lungs convinced the pulmonologist that the unbelievable experience that he had attributed to hallucinations caused by anesthesia had actually happened. He told Juan, "Whenever you go share your story, let me know. I want to be there." Juan says he has no fear of death. He knows where he's going. His message to the world is, the end is near. Believe in God. Ask Jesus Christ into your heart. Put religion aside and truly believe in Him with your heart, mind, and soul.